Hey guys, what's going on? In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys a really cool original effect. I hope you guys enjoy it. I think it's a very visual trick, and I hope you guys like it. So, let's get straight into the performance so you guys know what it looks like. I could start out by shuffling the cards, just like this, just showing you guys that there really is no particular order. These cards can be completely mixed up, okay? So, with that, I would go ahead and have my spectator just call out stop anywhere they wanted. Let's say right here. In this case, he says stop here. I don't want to look at this card, so I'm only going to be showing you guys. I'm going to look away, okay? Okay, I hope you guys got it. I'm going to go ahead and take it. I'm going to lose it somewhere in the middle. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys I'm not holding any spots, okay? And I'm just going to try and cut to your card. I think I managed. Well, let's see how close I got. Is this your card? Oh no. Well, sometimes I cut one card off. My bad. Is this your card? It's not. So what was your card? Oh, well, I seem to be pretty close, because if you add the 4 of hearts and 2 of hearts together, that seems to make the 6 of hearts. So that was the trick, guys. And now for the tutorial. So before this trick starts, you're going to need to know how to do a little something, and that's called the snap change. So basically, essentially all the snap change is you get a break under the top 2 cards any way you want. I like to use a pinky count, which is a little advanced, so you can just riffle up if you want, whatever you want to do. But anyway, you're going to be getting a break under the top 2 cards, sliding it off like that, and then grabbing it in this position. This is snap change position, so you have a double, okay? Just like that. So what you're going to do is you're just going to simply pull this card, push this card up with your thumb like that, and then pull this one down with your middle finger, okay? So 6 of hearts is going up, 4 of hearts is coming down on my middle finger. So once you get to about here, your index finger is going to transfer from here to like the top of here, and it's going to help kind of pull it towards this way, okay? While pulling this down behind your hand, then it's just going to kind of flick off, making the snapping sound that you get in the snap change. And then it's gonna take some practice, because at first you're gonna do this, and then you're gonna do get halfway, and then you're gonna flash. You don't need to flash; it needs to be on point. And notice I'm not holding it way up here. This is what would happen if I was holding it way up here. That, all right? You don't want that. You want it kind of down, like almost to the very bottom, just like that. Okay? And then you should be able to get it down every time. Again, practice in a mirror, because you do not want to flash this card you have back here, okay? So that's a quick overview of the snap change. If you want a more in-depth tutorial, I'll leave a link in the description where 52 cards taught how to do the snap change. So just a better tutorial than mine would be. And yeah, so that's the snap change. So now that you have a basic idea of how to do that, or you might already know how to do the snap change, it doesn't matter. Let's get in how to do this trick. Okay, so you're going to need a deck of cards, obviously. Okay, let me stand up for this. You're going to need a deck of cards, and you're going to have it in a very specific setup. So go through your deck and get the 6 of hearts, the 4 of hearts, the 2 of hearts, or the 6 of spades, clubs, you know what I'm saying. And it don't have to be a 6, but you need to get the 2 of the same suits that add up to their forced card, okay, because they're going to force this card in a minute. So if you had like a 7, you'd have like a 4 of hearts and a 3 of hearts. You know what I'm saying? Because 4 plus 3 equals 7. Same with 8, you would have like a 6 and a 2 or something like that. Something that would make 8. But I like 6. I think it's just a pretty basic number. And again, it can be any suit. So here's what your setup is. You got your deck. Okay. You have your 6 of hearts. Okay. And you have your 4 and 2 of hearts. I like to have it from biggest to smallest. So you're going to take 6 of hearts, put the 4 of hearts on top of that, 2 of hearts on top of that, and that goes on top of the deck just like that. So now your setup is these 3 on top just like that. So you can give it a quick riffle shuffle. Just make sure you maintain the top 3 cards just like that. You can give it a overhand shuffle. Just make sure you peel out of the middle just like that, so you're not affecting those top cards. Just like that. And I wouldn't really recommend giving it a false cut, just because you're actually going to be really cutting the deck here in a second, okay? So you can do a force. So after you're done shuffling, the last thing you're going to do is a swing cut into this hand. So now these top cards, your force card is right here on top, and then I just like to do it twice more. But whenever I put this one on there, I catch a break just like that. So my pinky is now holding a break above the 6 of hearts. And now I'm simply, so all it does is it looks like I just cut the deck, but actually I'm holding a spot, and now I'm going to riffle force, just like this. They say stop, you pick up at the break wherever they say stop at. What I like to do is whenever they get to right here, I like to grab at the break, pick up and down on the pack, and then do that. And it looks like you really are just picking up right where they said stop. It looks like that. It looks like you really are picking up where they said stop. Actually, you're in control. So what you're going to do is you're going to take this bottom packet, you're going to say stop, right there. You're going to take this whole thing and cut it to the top. Okay, you said you could have said stop, but you said stop right here. And you're going to look away. You know this is the 6 of hearts, but you don't want them to think that you know. So you're going to look away, let them see the 6 of hearts. And now what you're going to do is a fake slip jog. So basically all you're doing is you're using your middle finger to pull this card back, just like that, okay? Pulling this card, and your thumb is just over the top card, making it look like, I like to kind of do like this with my thumb, just like that, and it really looks like I'm taking the card down the middle. I like to kind of come down with this pack, just like that, and it really sells the illusion that I'm taking the top card. And I've never been caught doing this trick. Everybody's like, okay, he's definitely taking the top card, because it does look really real. So now, you're basically in the same setup you had before. As you can see, you still have your 6, 4, and 2 of hearts on top. Alright, so now what you're going to do, you're going to show them that the top, you're not holding any breaks, you're not holding any spots on the cards or anything, and you're going to try and cut to their card. And what you're going to do is basically just going to do the false swing cut, just like that. Basically what you're doing is you're swing cutting the top packet into this hand, and now you have the bottom packet here. You're going to click them together and just simply lay the bottom on the table and then the top back on the table. So all you've done is lay the bottom down and then lay the top right back on top of it. But when you do it like this, really quick, just like that, it looks like you really are cutting the deck. So it looks like that, okay? So now, so what you're going to do is like, I'm going to try and cut to your card. Do you think I did it? They're going to say no. Obviously, it was a fake slip cut. So most of you did, right? So what you're going to do is you're just going to get a break under the top 2 cards. I like to do a pinky count. You guys can do whatever you want. So you're going to get a break under the top 2 cards, just like that. Push off the 2 cards. So you're going to have your break, okay? And you're just going to push at the break about a third of the way, and then you're just going to grab it in snap change position, right where I told you to, right? Just like that. So now you're already ready to do a snap change, but you're not quite going to do it yet. Now you're going to be like, was this your card? They're going to say no, obviously, right? You're going to say, oh, well, sometimes I want off. So you're going to do this, and you're going to hold it like this. You're going to push it off the 2 of hearts, and then hold the deck up sideways like this. So that way, everything's kind of parallel with each other. So they're going to be like, so what was your card? They're going to say, oh, the 6 of hearts. You're going to be like, oh, well, if you look closely, the 4 and the 2, if you add them up, just like, and what you're going to do is you're going to come like this, and then in this moment, you're going to pull this card down, and while you're pulling this card down, that's when you're going to do the snap change, okay? So let's go over that one more time. So you're in this position. What you're going to do is you're going to go 1, 2, pull this down, do snap change. It'll look a little something like that. That was pretty crappy, but that's what it's going to look like, okay? And then you're simply just going to, you're going to be in this position now, right? You got this card hiding behind here. You're going to take the deck, and you're going to come behind it, and just simply take that card as you start to spin this around, just like that. And now you ended completely clean. You can give this deck a cut just to eliminate the 4 and 2 of hearts from the top, just like that. Yeah, so I mean, that's the trick, guys. So after that, if everything's examinable, they can sign this card if they want, which make it cool. And another thing I've noticed is that sometimes the spectator notices, like, if you add the 4 and 2 of hearts together, it will make 6. Sometimes they notice that. They're like, well, if you add I'll give you a hint. If you add the 4 and 2 together, it'll make my card. Like, oh, really? And then I'll do it. And then it'll be, like, so, like, powerful, because it's like they kind of determine the fate of what was going to happen in this trick is what that kind of does. It's just like, wait, he really did it. That's exactly how it was going to happen in the trick, you know what I'm saying? So, again, full speed, look a little something like that, alright? And then you're done. You have the one-handed cut if you want, and you end completely clean. I love this trick. I wish you were impromptu, and maybe you can come up with a variation where it is impromptu, like maybe culling some cards. I might have to kind of think on that. Might work with this trick a little bit. I like to work with some of my old tricks and try and make them better. So that was the trick, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe and all that stuff. Like this video. Share it with your friends so they can subscribe. My birthday is September 3rd. Let's try and get to 30 subscribers before my birthday, which is probably impossible, but come on, guys. We can do this, right? Awesome. Again, share this video with your friends so they can subscribe so we can get to that 30 subscriber mark. And with that, guys, I will see you guys in the next video. See you later.